All right, we're going to look at multiplying numbers together now. All right, so when we're going to multiply numbers, again, let's start with base 10. So we have everything that we've been doing since elementary school. All right, so let's do something like 130 times 21. All right, so if we were to do this, we would take one digit at a time, and let's start with the 1, and I multiply 1 by the 130. So that would give me 130. Okay, then let's take the 2, and we multiply the 2 by every digit, 2 times 0. And remember, when we do the second digit, we're starting over one spot. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 3 is 6. And then 2 times 1 is 2. We take those items together, and then we add. So I'm going to add 0 with nothing below it. Well, 0, nothing below it is 0. 3 with nothing below it is 3. 1 and 6 is 7. And then 2 is 2. So 130 times 21 is 227.30. All right, so we take that idea, and it's the same thing we're going to be applying to. Now we're going to multiply in binary. So before we start multiplying in binary, let's do a single digit. Let's say we had 1, 0, 0, 1, and I want to multiply this by 1. Okay, so when I have this 1 right here, for us, we only can multiply by a 1 or a 0. So this 1 times that top number, it just copies down that top number. If I was to add 1, 0, 0, 1 times a 0, well, 0 times any number is just a 0. So all zeros. Okay, so that's going to be the key to how we're going to multiply. All right, so let's do two numbers. Let's do 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. And let's multiply this by 1, 0, 1. Let's do, hold on, let's change this. Let's just multiply by two numbers. And then we would do a third number in a bit. All right, so let's start. First digit, it's a 1. That means I copy all the numbers down. Next digit is a 1. So I'm going to copy. Remember, I'm going to move over one spot. And then we add. All right, so we're going to add. I add 0 with 0, 0. 0 with a 1 is 1. 1 with 1, that's 2. So I do a carry. 1 plus 1 is 2. I have a carry. 1 plus 0, 0, 0 is 1. And then I have a 0. All right, so that's how I add. All right, now let's do a third digit. Let's do 0, 1, 1, 1, 0 times 1, 0, 1. All right, so let's do that. Start off with the first digit. It's a 1, so I copy. All right, the next digit is a 0. So how many? I'm just going to put in zeros. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. And then we have another 1, so I'll copy it down. All right, and then we're done. So now we can add up. Now when you add 0 plus 0 and 0, 0. 1, 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1, that's 2. 1 plus 1, that's 2. 1 plus 1, that's 2. All right, so we can see how it is that we add. Let's do something a little different. Let's say I had 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. And let's multiply that by 1, 1, 1. All right, so again, we do blue, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Then the next one is green. That's a 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Then the last one is purple. Purple is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. All right, so we're going to add 0 with zeros is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 and 0 is 1. Then we have a 1 plus a 1. That's a 2. Okay, here is going to be something a little different. When we add these up together, you're going to do pairs. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 1 plus a 0 is a 1. Then we're going to go over 1 plus 1, that's 2. And then we have a 1. Well, that's just a 1. And then we have 1 plus 1. Well, that's 2. And then we have 1 plus a 0. So when you have a large set, do them as pairs because every pair just creates a carry. So let's say we had something like, for example, let's say we're doing 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. So let's say we had something like this that we're adding up. You want to do pairs. So first item is just 0. Okay, that's 0. 0 plus 1, well, that's just a 1. So now we have 1 plus 1, that's a 2. Okay, so for every pair, just produces a 1 carry. That's a carry. Then we move over. That's a 1. That's a 1. And then we don't have any more left, so we just have a single 1. So that's a 1. That would produce a 1. That would produce a 1. So we get a 0. That produces a 1. 0 plus 1. Then we have a 1. And then that would be a 1. All right. So when you have a series of 1 1s, group them. A pair produces a carry. You don't need to worry about adding the 0. All right. So that's how we do multiplication.